Imeligwe, I get hallelujah. Imeligwe, I get hallelujah. Imeligwe, I get hallelujah. Nime Biafra. I get hallelujah. Na Biafra. I get hallelujah. Na Biafra. Imeligwe. I get hallelujah. Imeligwe. I get hallelujah. Na Biafra. There is nothing impossible for him to do. Ututu Oma Amechi. Ututu Oma Alec Vic. Imeligwe. I get hallelujah. Na Biafra. Na Biafra. Ututu Oma, welcome to the Ututu Oma Summit this morning. Welcome, welcome. I am putting up the link for you this morning on both channels. Come and join me. I would prefer that people join me this morning because we have close to half an hour. We have close to half an hour. We can see what Chukwu Kikabiama is doing, how far he's leading us. Where have you been, Flora? Flora Kubuilo, Elebe Garasins. I've not sighted you for a long time. It's good to have you on Ututu Oma this morning. Let's do this morning. The pathway to Biafra is clear, I'm telling you. It's clear. If there's anyone that has the grace this morning to raise up a prayer on an altar this morning, please take up the link and come in, because there are some people that really need us to kabosh on their behalf. There are some people we need to kabosh on their behalf. We need to kabosh on the behalf of some people this morning. I wouldn't when the Canara Hora Kahateta. Lala, Kai, Mommy. Give us a freedom. Come in with the link, okay? And give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, and give us a freedom. We need our leader. Prophet. We need our leader. We need our leader. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. So there's not nobody glove. Are you feeling me, Ashanti? Why am I feeling you from my location, you know? We are going back to our homeland now. So we are going to go again. Biafra nation is a land. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are going to go. Biafra nation is a land. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are going to go. Biafra nation is a land. We are going home to where Jehovah. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are going to go. Biafra nation is a land. We are going home to Biafra city. We no fear wicked British, we no fear Britain, we no fear them, we no fear them. We no fear them, we no fear Fulani Caliphate. We no fear them, we no fear me Etiala. We no fear them, we no fear them bandit kill. We no fear them, we no fear them Janjaweed. We no fear them, we no fear them Al-Qaeda. We no fear Lucifer, we no fear you Satan. We no fear little demons, we no We got the little junkies, little ganja weed. Obasanjo and his entire generation died and was buried in our Biafra. Doing it is business as usual. This is the new generation of Biafra. For your information, if you don't mind, mad people everywhere. Mad people. I have to go, man. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots, to go Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah roots. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Oh, Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra cities. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Oh, Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah is. We are going back to our homeland. To where oh, Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland. To where to go Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. To where oh, Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra cities. Yerima Shetima, the Boko Haram been said, and in Lagos State, Yorubas can be buying the land for 100,000. And Fulanis we buy them for 150 or 200,000. But on Ibadan, we buy him for 10 million.
Liberazione e libertà per noi, popoli di Dio, della terra piena, con miele naturale, eccetto questo anno 2023, Pst Vam Vam Vam. Grazie fratello mio Ikechukwu Ogudiofo, grazie, grazie. È così, è così. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mechuku Kabia Maprimi Henile, bless us and give us this understanding of where we are, how far He has brought us, and with every confidence that He's going to take us to the finish line. This morning, the inspiration this morning is for you to, have your eyes open to see that there is no obstacle before us that is insurmountable. There is no obstacle before us that is insurmountable. The devil has done his worst. The enemies have done their worst. Do you know their worst that they have done? What they did was that they thought that by holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down, we would lose every confidence we have to pursue what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been pursuing. But there's one thing that Chukwokike did this morning, and I want somebody to come in here this morning and render praise to our God, our Chukwokike. There's one fantastic thing that Chukwokike did, is that he didn't make us have only one channel of fight, like to be fighting for the release of our leader, because that is the only thing they thought we are going to concentrate on. To be fighting for the release of our leader, and then there will be a loophole on the other side. Then they failed, because what God did was that He empowered us, like He made impossibility possible. Because I have not seen a place where someone is fighting double battles, and in the two battles he is winning. Oh my goodness me. At the same time, you have two loaded arsenal. You are firing on both sides, and you are winning both battles. For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom and for Biafra restoration. Both at the same time. At the same time. And He made it in a way that something that naturally is impossible. Because you cannot be fighting two fights. Because your eyes cannot be on both sides at the same time. So what Chukwokike did was that He made us so, oh my God, so active, so effective on two fronts at the same time. Go and fight. It is impossible. Nobody can do that. It is the finger of God. If you did not see it, open your eyes. Open your eyes today and ask God, how could we have done this? How How is it possible? I'm trying to position my camera well. How is it possible to be fighting two battles at the same time and be winning on both fronts? No, it's not possible. You will be distracted. But what is happening? How did Chukwokike do this? He gave us, he maintained our pathway to Biafra, kept it clear. We can see the horizon. We can see Biafra. And at the same time, we are fighting for the release of our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It's not possible. Only Chukwokike can do it. Now, he didn't just make us, we are very religious people. He didn't just make us to only resort in, kabosh and praying. Only pray. No. While we are praying, we are fighting, we are talking, we are doing. Hey, Chukwokike. Oh, my goodness me. If you are yet to see it, I pray for you this morning that your eyes may be open. And when your eyes are open and you see the victories we are winning, the victories we are winning. Look, when I look at the government, the Biafran government, the Biafra Republic government in exile, I see the milestone we are making. I see the advancement. I am in-house. I know what I'm talking about. You understand? I see the doors that are opening unto us. I see the countries that are, opening their doors and are interested, are listening to us, and are willing to do the needful when the time arrives for them to evolve. Do you understand? It can only be the finger of God. Despite the sabotage, and the people sabotaging are people you thought would pull their weight behind. It must happen this way, because if it does not happen this way, you cannot acknowledge the power of our God. You can't acknowledge it. You would think, it is because Simon has muscles. No. It is the finger of God, the one that was able to empower a little boy who saw the insult to the people of God on his return from taking care of the sheep. He saw one uncircumcised, giant, insulting the armies of God, insulting the name of God. He said, who is this guy insulting? Now, David was not looking at his stature, but he was seeing the big God behind these people. This uncircumcised bigot was insulting. And he said, no, this guy doesn't know what he's saying and what he's doing. The God you are insulting was able to use me to stop the lion, to stop the bear. Oh my goodness me. He said, somebody give way. Let me confront this giant. Because he's not going to see the one behind me. That is why the disgrace on him will be so, pronounced. And people will say, I can't better just with like that. So this small boy, just with a sling, just pull you down. That is what Biafra have done, both to Britain, both to the zoo, both to the caliphate. That is what Biafra is doing right now. When they thought we've gotten them, they are gone. We've discomfited them. We've removed their tires. They can't move. And then we are moving ferociously. We are moving with speed. With speed. With speed. Ezimo speed. Ezimo speed. And so, may Chukwokike open your eyes to see this, so that your confidence will be higher. So that your confidence will be higher. So that your commitment to what we're doing will be unwavering. Because you don't need to doubt what is going on. I'm telling you. Somebody is being defeated. We have won them on every front. On every front. Man, they know in the midst of them. Sometimes they just conspire and they do all this, their, in-house planning and propaganda. Somebody will still sneak out from their midst and come and tell us, hey, listen, look at what they are planning. Look at what they are doing. You don't know what happens there? It is because the Almighty himself will always position a man on our behalf at the king's gate to speak for us. And they would not know. Hey, these people are here speaking. We want to see how we stop them. At the end of the day, if any never plan it, if any never plan it, so I want you to know that the focus is awesome. It's awesome. The focus is awesome. So your commitment must be intact. It must be intact, unwavering, because we have a mighty hand behind what we're doing. A mighty hand behind what we are doing. So all the propaganda they've always been planning. Simon Ekpa has hijacked what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. He is taking over from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Till tomorrow, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is the leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And there is no doubt about that. He leads the pack. And the truth is that while he is silent, his voice is being heard through us. His voice is being heard through us. His actions are being seen. Oh my goodness me, I'm telling you, believe you me. Believe you me. And so they think we have muzzled him. We've bought his lawyer. If I Jaffa, who was the eye of the zoo, he is the eye. Now look at him. Did you not see the last video that surfaced? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you just look at him. You think I don't know that you are a betrayer? You think I don't know that you are Sambalat? You are Tobias? You think I don't know that you are sold out? I don't have your time. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a man of many words. Obudike Kobo. Both in the spirit and in the physical. He sees it all. And that is why every day, keep doubling the wisdom, the grace upon his disciple, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. You know, some of the decisions that you will wonder, how did he take them? It is God who has inspired Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has, replicated that grace upon the life of our Prime Minister. And we see things happening. We see things happening. Biafra Republic government in exile with our liaison offices everywhere. Terrorists don't have liaison offices in civilized countries. No. No, urchins and the useless people, bandits, no. Nobody will give you attention. Do you understand? You think people are not wise? Just the way I'm talking now, the place I'm working, I work with very intelligent people. And whenever I am talking about these stuff, they go online and they search and they know. And they know those that are actually fighting for the freedom of their people. They know those that are the good guys. If we are bad guys, in Europe here, in America, everywhere they will hunt us. We won't have a say. You know, once we're talking, even when I'm talking at night, police will knock at my door and they shut me up. Because there are neighbors that hear what I'm saying. There are people that see us move around. They watch my YouTube, they watch our Facebook, they watch us on TikTok, Twitter, they follow us. Do you understand? And so that is why any one of you that are still doubting, you are still sitting on the fence. No, you are just wasting your time. Arise. You are supposed to be a compatriot with us. You know, Igwe Buike. This money was not meant to encourage you to come on our side, because it is evident that everything that we are doing is the right thing, and the pathway to Biafra is clear. It's clear. There's no mug that is blocking our eyes. No matter the obstruction we see ahead. That is why when we come across every stumbling block, every obstacle, we just cross it as if there was nothing there before. Do you understand? We cross it like nothing there before. There's something that Mazi Simon Ekpa said yesterday when somebody was talking on Twitter and said, even if Ojukwu did not finish it, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could have finished it. If he didn't finish it, Simon Ekpa would do it, or somebody that will rise after Simon. No, we told him, listen to us. There is nobody that will rise after Simon. There is nobody that will rise after Simon. Do you know why? Because Simon Ekpa is the finisher. Because Simon Ekpa I can't afford to wait another generation for somebody to come and rise again. The last men have risen. That is why at this point, to the last man standing, we will get the job done. To the last man standing, we will get the job done. So there is nothing like somebody will rise. After Simon Ekpa, there are more people that will rise. What is it? We have got the miracle, except if you cannot see that Nigeria is gone. Except if there's some scales on your eyes. And that I will pray this morning that Chukwuoki Kabiama will cause those scales to fall from your eyes so that you can see that the zoo is gone. And if the zoo is gone, in life there is no vacuum. Nigeria was not original. Nigeria was not there before your time. It came to rob you of who you are. And that is why you have come to take back your place in life and in creation. You were created and born a Biafran, not a Nigerian. And so we are getting the job done. We are finishing it this season. This particular season, we're getting the job done. There is nothing like, if you don't give them now, another one will rise. Oh, go. That is and we are about to close the last chapter of the zoo. It's about being closed. And it will be interesting if you are part of those that will get this job done and close that book completely of the zoo, and it will not be found anymore. Egyptians are no more in our lives. The zoo, Nigeria, is no more in our lives. We have seen her before. We will see her no more. The Lord will fight for us. Chukwoki Kabiama will fight for us, and we will see her no more. Nigeria is no more in our lives. We have seen them before. We will see them no more. The Lord will fight for us, and we will see them no more. Nigeria is no more in our lives. Egyptians are no more in our lives. Egyptians are no more in our lives. Egyptians are no more in our lives. Nigeria is Egypt. Egyptians are no more in our lives. We have seen them before. We will see them no more. The Lord will fight for us, and we will see them no more. Egyptians are no more in our lives. Referendum conference or convention is coming up by the benediction of October. By the very last week of October, we're having a convention, referendum convention, and the whole world will witness it. It is going to be broadcasted everywhere. Medias are coming, the journalists are coming. We are going to, in Finland, in a very historic venue. National TV will get it covered. Everybody will know strategic plans and everything we're going to do to get this referendum on the way. You know why? Because Biafra Republic government in exile is recognized already. In America, in Europe, we are being recognized already. I'm telling you, just like our Prime Minister said yesterday, a government in exile can conduct election. In case you don't know, we can conduct election. And we're going to begin with our self-referendum. We'll get UN invited. We will do everything and we will declare Biafra. After we declare Biafra, if there's any bagger that will want to oppose it, we will defend it. We will defend it. Yes, we will defend it. Because you know why? Before all these things are going to be happening, you are going to see the zoo collapsing every day. Every day. Every day. Before the referendum, in a few days from now, what you're going to be seeing is just the shadow of the zoo. Everything you thought, had a semblance of life or a semblance of, structure in the zoo, you will see them all decimate. They will all decimate, one after the other. And there are some of you that at that time, you will want to come until you can become relevant. You will know that you came late. That is why you be done Ututu. Choba ewudioji. You be done Ututu. If you start early to search for a black goat, you will see it. So don't sit down there and wait for these boys. Let me wait for them to do it. And then when they arrive very close, I will come and join them. No. These men that are doing the needful, they are not fools. They're not fools. So you want to join and get your hands, roughened. Roughen your hands right now, because it is not easy. It's not a smooth ride. It is tough. And tough people overcome. Tough times doesn't last, but tough people do. Everyone you see today, even in the midst of this, a miscarriage of justice on our leader, you see men standing their ground and defending him. It is because we are tough people. We are mentally tough. There's nothing that discourages us. Oh, they are propaganda. No, we are mentally tough, and we are able to withstand every of their onslaught they bring on us. We'll stop it in the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama. And I appreciate you all this morning for joining this morning. Just understand that the message to you this morning is that the road to Biafra is clear. It's very, very clear. Because even the Almighty Himself in the book said that the paths are going to fall onto you in pleasant places. In pleasant places. You know, you have a godly heritage. Your heritage is a godly one. Heaven backs you up and you win. Thank you very much for joining me. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord make His face to shine upon you. May the Lord be gracious unto you and give you peace. Ututu Oma to you all this morning. Do not lose confidence in Him. Everyone you see that are still trying to see all those political criminals that are representing the zoo in Biafra, all of them, they have lost their relevance. All of them. Did you remember yesterday? Yesterday, our prime minister was talking and the Biafrans were listening and it was making sense. You see some urchins, they will come. They still, you know, today some of them come on the comment section and say, Simon Ekpa, you are nothing. Simon Ekpa, you are nobody. Some people make that comment even now. And you look like, I said, are these people human beings at all? When you see governors running up and down, hiding their face, renting people, the money they give to them for, for their constituency and for the state, they're using it to buy criminals, to pay them for propaganda, to pay them to come and protest against your freedom. So if we are doing nothing, why the protest? All you need to do is just, you say nothing. The shops are open. People markets. We still show you videos, evidence of everywhere on our sit-at-home days. Everywhere is always under lock and key. It is these 2 weeks that you are going to understand that God is indeed with us and Biafrans are indeed with us. I'm telling you, all these 1% that you see, some of them you see them with their Okada or Keke, they just pay the Keke people. Some of those Keke people you see, they pay them to come and ride some, but the shops are closed. People are not walking on the streets. Do you understand? So please be confident and know that we are doing the right thing and the pathway is clear. And I know that you are with us in this. And I pray that you continue to encourage our men on ground, continue to inspire them, continue to make them smarter than anything you can imagine, Father Lord, that even before the enemies would project anything, you had revealed it to them because they are in a holy land and they are doing a holy job, a holy thing, and you will lead them and give them victory every day, every day. Thank you for what you did yesterday. It was 100-0 Biafra against the zoo. 100-0. They keep falling in our land because we did them nothing. Thank you, mighty God, as you continue to watch over these men and every one of us that are supporting them. Continue to provide for us all the resources we need to equip them in the mighty name of Chukwuoke Kabiama. Thank you for our leader Mazin Namdekano. Continue to encourage him and strengthen him because these evil men holding him, they would have no choice but to let him go because we have made it very expensive for them holding him than for them leaving him. Thank you, mighty God. For in the mighty name of Chukwuoke Kabiama, we pray. He say. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord make His face to shine upon you. The Lord be gracious unto you and give you peace. I love you, but Chukwuoke Kabiama loves you more. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, do well to subscribe. If you haven't shared this video, do well to share. If you are yet to hit the like button so that the algorithm will get to other people, please always do that. That's the only offering you can give to these programs. Every time you come in, you hit the like button and you follow the share and share it to other platforms so that others will see it. I'll see you later this afternoon. Comeciano.